Today, we're diving headfirst into the uncanny valley of artificial intelligence. And trust me, it's a lot less cute and cuddly than those robot dog videos you've been seeing. We've all heard the hype AI is going to cure cancer, solve world hunger, and maybe even teach our parents how to use TikTok. But there's a darker side to AI, a side that keeps governments and tech giants up at night, though not for the reasons you might think. So buckle up, because things are about to get weird. Let's start with something we can all relate to, the creeping feeling that someone is watching you. It's an unsettling sensation, isn't it? Thanks to AI, that feeling is becoming a cold, hard reality. Surveillance cameras are no longer just passive observers. Governments are using AI-powered surveillance to track citizens in ways that would make even the most dedicated stalker jealous. These systems are becoming more sophisticated by the day. We're talking facial recognition software, predictive policing algorithms, and data harvesting programs that hoover up your personal information. It's like living in a sci-fi movie, but it's our reality. You might think, I live in a free society, not a dystopian nightmare. But freedom is becoming an illusion. But have you heard of China's social credit system? It's a chilling example of how far this can go. AI tracks everything citizens do, assigning a social credit score that determines access to travel, loans, and basic freedoms. Imagine every action you take being scored. Western countries are implementing similar systems under the guise of national security or public safety. It's a slippery slope. How comfortable are you with the government knowing your every move, every purchase, every Google search? It's a question we all need to ask ourselves. If we don't wake up soon, it will be too late to turn back. The time to act is now. So we've established that AI is watching us, but it gets worse. AI isn't just a passive observer, it's an active participant in our lives. It's shaping our thoughts, beliefs, and realities in ways we might not even realize. Every time you scroll through social media, AI algorithms analyze your every click, like, and comment, building a profile of your hopes, fears, and desires. This profile is then used to predict and influence your future behavior. They're using that information to manipulate you, often without your awareness. These algorithms determine what news you see, what content goes viral, and even how elections are swayed. The power of AI in shaping public opinion is immense. Remember the Cambridge Analytica scandal? That was just a taste of AI-powered manipulation. The potential for misuse is staggering. Political campaigns can micro-target voters with personalized propaganda, designed to exploit their deepest insecurities and biases. And let's talk about deepfakes. AI-generated videos that can make anyone appear to say or do anything. The implications for misinformation are profound. Most people have no idea this is happening, living in a carefully curated echo chamber. This echo chamber reinforces their existing beliefs, making it harder to see other perspectives. We're approaching a point where it will be nearly impossible to distinguish fact from fiction. In a world where reality is up for grabs, those in control of the algorithms hold all the power. The future of our society depends on how we manage this power. Okay, so we've covered the creepy surveillance and the mind-bending manipulation. Now let's talk about the really fun stuff, killer robots. AI is already changing the face of warfare in ways that are both fascinating and deeply unsettling. Governments are developing autonomous weapons systems that can identify, track, and eliminate targets without human intervention. We're talking about AI-powered drones, robotic soldiers, and autonomous submarines. Developers claim these weapons are safe, with safeguards to prevent them from going rogue. But have you ever used technology that didn't have glitches? Now imagine that glitchy technology deciding who lives and who dies. The military applications of AI go beyond killer robots to include AI-powered cyber weapons that can cripple infrastructure and disrupt economies. We're on the verge of a new era of warfare, one where the battlefield is everywhere and the enemy is invisible. So far, we've talked about how AI is being used to watch us, manipulate us, and potentially even kill us. But the reach of AI extends far beyond surveillance and control. It's infiltrating every aspect of our lives, including our financial systems. But what about our bank accounts? AI is rapidly reshaping the global economy, and not necessarily in a way that benefits the average person. The financial sector is undergoing a transformation, driven by AI technologies that prioritize profit over people. AI is quickly becoming the driving force behind a new era of economic inequality. The gap between the rich and the poor is widening, as AI systems favor those who already have wealth and resources. On Wall Street, AI-powered algorithms are making millions of trades per second, often leaving human investors in the dust. These high-frequency trading systems are designed to exploit market inefficiencies at lightning speed. These algorithms are designed to maximize profits without caring about ethics or fairness. They operate with a single-minded focus on financial gain, often at the expense of market stability and fairness. AI is also automating jobs at an alarming rate. replacing human workers with robots and algorithms. This shift is not just happening in factories but across various sectors, including retail and services. The tech industry claims AI will create new jobs, but those jobs will likely require specialized skills that most displaced workers don't have. The promise of new opportunities often overlooks the immediate reality of job displacement. Central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, are being touted as the future of money, but they represent the ultimate tool of financial control. These digital currencies could fundamentally change how we interact with money. With a CBDC, governments could track every transaction and limit spending based on social credit scores. This level of control could lead to unprecedented surveillance and regulation of personal finances. We're sleepwalking into a world where AI decides who gets rich and who gets left behind. The implications of this shift are profound, affecting not just our wallets but our very way of life. So, we've covered a lot of ground today, from creepy surveillance to killer robots to the AI-controlled economy of the future. Why are governments and tech companies so intent on keeping all of this under wraps? The answer is simple: control. AI gives them unprecedented control over our lives, from what we see and hear, to how we spend our money, and even what we think. But here's the good news: we're not powerless. We can fight back against this dystopian future, but only if we're willing to open our eyes to the reality of what's happening. Educate yourself about AI and its implications. Support organizations that are fighting for AI ethics and